May I start?
Yeah, please start off.
Uh, Good morning, ma'am. I'm Monica Thakur, and I hail from Patna. And I would like to represent the PPT, which I have been trained for past 1 month on the roles and responsibilities of a BA, which was definitely my first preference as well. Because I feel like I'm good at interacting, communication, and listening skills. So, by not taking much time, I like to start my PPT based on the application ROS, that is the Restaurant One solution. Um, First, to start with the agenda, we have project synopsis, competitive landscape, solution architecture, feature listing, then requirement specification, data rules, UI rules, business rules, and then comes finally the prototype of the project. Project synopsis, I like to introduce the project in brief. The goal of the project is to bring healthy restaurants to go or succeed in digital world and to improve its productivity as well. Like the project, the application ROS holds various management, including cash management. um, Definitely, cash management is the prime reason for why major restaurants try to fail in the market. So, definitely paying special attention and leaving no stone untouched. Cash management has been included with all the details like the daily source, the daily income, the takings, and reporting, EPOS, credit, and everything that could be a part of cash management. Then comes the HR scheduling, as we need to provide the best and best services to our customers. It's very important to have a proper HR and scheduling. So for that HR scheduling, it includes all the staff scheduling, including their day, their shifts, their leaves, their payoffs, and everything are managed in this HR and scheduling. Then we have inventory stock management. Ma'am, inventory stock management, it helps the to keep the cost of the restaurant at a budget, under the budget, and also it automates the inventory management module, can automate the inventory and procurement processes. I'll be briefing this further in my prototype. Competitive landscape, I have done some surveys based on the same applications which were available in the market, like ROS. The top three applications which I got was Tanzo, Shopwave, and Restaurants. I have basically defined some major features like the technologies they use, the websites, the investors, like who are their investors. Using this comparative analysis, we get a brief idea that what features we can enhance in our application to stand a project uh, better. They are further application management, like I have used partners, clients, key goals, the reviews of the customers on their applications. Then, ma'am, main is the project solution architecture. I like to, as we can see the leftmost corner, there are multi admins of the ROS application, which holds the responsibility for the ROS applications. Then we have two kind of application: mobile application and web applications, which are connected to the API services through EPOS API gateway and then data integration engine. The API service, as I mentioned in my earlier slides, consists of all the modules like accounting, HR services, inventory, and administration, and also the third party like Deliveroo API, Uber Eats, and Foodiox API. Then on the right side, we can see that we can connect to our customers through emails, through SMSs. There's also a payment gateway in our application. Then the third party can connect through data integration for Cash Up. Third parties are like I've mentioned to be mentioned. Some are Uber, Just Eat, Deliveroo. Then even the EPOS system, they like iZettle and Lightspeed. They have data integration for the Cash Up. Then we have clients like Foodix, they can connect through EPOS system. Then the feature listing, I have done some feature listing. There were many modules on the application. So to name few, I have done the feature listing on the accounting module, Cash Up. Um, Like cache up module has various features, and these features further have the sub features that is the stories. To be brief, like cache up has features like add new cache up. Add new cache up has further features like add ePOS, cache and PDO, third party, KPI, sales, save as draft. I'll be briefing them further in my Excel sheets. Yeah, the further, I have even mentioned the priorities like in a project, the priorities according to the completion of the project, which are critical, which are medium. The further features are like report. There are different modules. There were different modules like cash up, deposit, report. So all the feature listing are here mentioned. Then the requirement specification. In requirement specification documents, we take features and we describe those. For example, I have done some feature is like add new cache up. The title is same, add cache up. We mentioned the actors here. Actors are the ones who can access to the database, who has the access to that particular application, and who can make the particular changes, updates the application. Then there's a description, what for the actors to understand the application in a better way. There are some preconditions like how actors can log in and operate that dashboard and the application, and post condition. It's further described briefly in my words document. I'll be referring to that. Then comes the data rules. The data rules are same for all the features. For example, if we have in sales, if we have food, if we add the amount of food, we can connect, we can give the format as positive integer currency up to 2 decimal places, that the food amount will be taken up to 2 decimal places. The same way, drinks amount can be taken up to 2 decimal places. Or if we have time mentioned, that the time in our applications are auto generated, so the time mentioned sorry, we have added a drop down of AM and PM. So these are the data rules in our application. Then the UI rules. The UI rules, I have briefed the UI rules for the accounting module. Like the in the UI rules for the accounting modules are like actors can multi-select while downloading the cash up sheet. Like they don't have to go individually and select the cash up sheet, as it will take too much of time. They can multi-select the cash up sheet and download it at once. Then the actors who creates the cash up sheet, they the ones who goes to the cash, who are given access to the cash up sheet, whoever updates it, their name, profile, their login time, all will be available and can be viewed by the actors. Then further UI rules, like if we edit an icon, it goes green. If we delete an icon, that icon goes red. And if we have to view that particular icon, that icon goes blue. They are the basic UI rules applied to the accounting module. And we have business rule. Business rules, to be brief about it, like only a draft or an important cash up sheet can be deleted. Like we can only delete the drafted cash up sheet. We cannot edit we cannot edit the timing and the date in a cash up sheet. Uh, in a cash up sheet can be downloaded whole as a sheet, and once we download it, it's not editable. And once we publish the cash up sheet, even that it goes in the deposited record and it cannot be undone. And in the summary, we can also, cash up sheet cannot be, as I mentioned, none of the published cash up sheet or bank cash up sheet, any cash up sheet can be edited. Only the drafted sheets can be edited. These are the business rules applied to the application for their better use. Then I was talking about the prototype. Is the prototype of the application. This is the on the leftmost side, we can see the dashboard. As we click, this is the cash up sheet viewed. We have on the cash up sheet, it appears drafts, pending deposit, bank. Bank is the amount that is already credited to the bank. That is the amount that is already credited comes in the bank. Pending deposit, the sheets which are published in the prototype but not banked, that comes under the pending deposit. And drafts are the ones that are not yet published, so that comes under the draft. As we can see and over here, that's an add new option. As we click that, we are taken to the sheet of add new cash up sheet. These add new cash up sheet has further multiple features like ePOS, CAD and PDO, cache and PDO, third party, KPI, and safe summary. cash and PDO, like any customers who pay cash or PDO, they can that eat time, their food, drinks, or whatever items they have taken, everything will be auto populated here. The third party, like I mentioned in my architecture, Uber Eats, Deliveroo, the third party, their sales, daily sales will be automatically updated in their third party cash up sheet. And same way, safe summary. Safe summary is a kind of I can say it's the locked cash amount which are ready to be banked. It, and we can see is as an option here, save as draft and publish. As I mentioned, as we click the save as draft, it will automatically go in this draft. And if we publish it, it will automatically go in the pending deposit. And once we clear it from the pending deposit, it goes and gets credited to bank. It will come under the banked amount. uh, thank you. That's all for the presentation. I can further brief my Word documents, which I mentioned, like the requirement specification. I can show that the features are of cash up sheets, add new cash up, descriptions, pre-condition, post-conditions. Then there are primary flow from which the actors can understand what they actually have to do to reach to a particular feature. Like primary flow, like actors have to open that website, they have to log in through their website, through their credentials. They can navigate to dashboard and then they can view a particular sheet. They can view the sheet along with the particular date and time. Then they have business rules. As I mentioned, the business rules, the editable, once the sheet is published, it cannot be edited. It's applied to throughout the application. Then we have UI rules, which I already explained in my PPT, and data rules. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Monica, well done. Huh?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.